So for months I've been chasing this bad water leak. I kind of got fed up and just abandoned it. But I said one day I'm going to come back to it when it gets cooler out. Sure enough, it's cooler out now. Came back to it. Said let's go get to the bottom of this. I'm tired of the interior being destroyed. Alright, just keep an eye on that over here. 88, 98, or 99, 2000. You know, they still made them then. And they were making that 800, 400 truck. Oh, whoops, sorry. Pause. I lock my doors. I still think I live in New York after 2 seconds. There's a guy on YouTube, a tow guy. He does the same thing. I think he lives in North Carolina now. It's funny. He thinks he's still in New York, locks everything up. So we had a bad water leak, which rusted the floor. I primed it. It was all rusted bad. You see the pits. It was rusted bad. Still solid though. It kept coming down like this seam over here, over here, over here. And it would just pool up and then it would overflow and come up over here. Alright. So then I started thinking it was coming from the HVAC box, which it was if you direct the water in a weird way. But I don't think that's a issue. It may have been coming through the screw, but I packed that pretty well. I don't have a screw in this position. Some people do have a screw in this position. This truck was never drilled for it. But if you direct water over here, like at this side of the wiper blade, it will just start peeing in water fairly fast. So I said, okay, let me get my little pick tools. I see little cracks in my seam sealer. I go, yeah, I don't know about this, but we'll try it. So we start picking away, all this breaks off, rust under it, so I can tell water's getting under it. One little hole over here, which is strange. There's like foam, there's a layer, there's like foam or something, and you can stick your pick tool way under here. It's like, that's interesting. Okay. So I pack it a little bit. I water check it. No water at all. I mean, 5 minutes of water flow, high-speed water flow, no water at all coming down. All right, so then I pick at it some more, break some more out. I water check it. Flying in water when this is all taken away. Water's flying in there, flooding out the whole interior like fast. All right, so I pack a little more in here. Slows down, but I still got a leak. Okay, it's not this one so much. It's over here. Over here, on the inside and the outside, on this side, that's where the water somehow is making its way in, coming down that whole side over there and filling up this whole area. So we finally figured it out after quite some time. But now we just need seam sealer, which is no big deal. I have a tube somewhere, but I can't find it. But check all your seams on your vehicle, new, old. You know, after 5 years, all these seams go bad. There's seams in the drip rail, seam sealer over there, it's cracked. You know, all this kind of stuff like that. That's just bad paint work. Don't worry about that. Jack offs, like they painted the roof. Someone help me paint. Whoa, the same sound every damn time. Condo land, man, is a bad place. Anyway, all the dogs are gonna bark now in the neighborhood. So that's your deal. Why it leaks the corners. So that's cool. You figured it out after months. Don't give up. We got distracted with removing window tint. We got distracted with tightening mirrors. So the other things we have to do, we got our huge ATF leak and issues. Maybe we'll solve some issues in the pan. Maybe we'll fix lockup. Probably won't. Probably need a converter still. Valve cover gaskets leaking. And that weird drivability problem, which went away on me last night when I disconnected the evap. We're going to go for a ride with the evap connected again. Maybe that solenoid is bad and it's leaking vacuum. This hose is shit too. I need to find a better hose. It doesn't even seal very well. Once it warms up, it just bubbles off. So who knows? We'll fix it though, one thing at a time. Don't give up. Some people are like, I'm gonna trade in my truck. I'm gonna bring it to the junkyard. This is bad over here too, but we'll fix it all. Pick all that out over here. over here and reflow it and then paint it white. And we'll never know that it's been messed with. Man, this bolt used to be new. Look at it. The acid water rusted it. This doesn't do anything either. I just did it for exploratory. That little cowl vent, that was clean. But I cleaned it and cleaned it all up and everything, so it looks nicer now. But that didn't really do anything. But that could be a problem. But the screw could be a problem. But definitely the cracked seams over here. And we're going to go through this a little more when I get seam sealer. And maybe put a light coat. I should probably get maybe a bottle brushable seam sealer too. Who knows? Maybe I'll get 2 kinds. I might come in a bottle with a brush. I might. I usually use the one in a caulking gun. We'll see what we can find. But could be your problem. Not there's your problem, but could be. And then there's also a seam that runs all the way down here. But you would have to take the fender off, which is not a big deal. I took fenders off of these before. Comes off. It's all like 13mm bolts. A couple around the wheelhouse. There's like a bolt over here, I think, on the bottom. Bolt over here. No, it's a bolt over here, I think. Or maybe on the inside. Inside. Inside has one. On these, it's on the outside. It might be one on the outside, though, too. Yeah, so it's not terrible. Alright, hopefully that fixes it, because I'm tired of going, oh no, it's going to rain. The interior is filling up with water.